So yesterday we did 4.1 and we learned standard form of parabolas, and today we're doing vertex form, so it's a little different. So we got y equals a, and then we have parenthesis x minus, oops, that's a h, x minus h squared plus, okay. And the two things I'm looking for here is I need my vertex, which would be at hk, the opposite, see it's negative here, it turns positive, so opposite there. Draw a little arrow. And then my line of symmetry, x equals h. So graphing this thing, I need my vertex. So it's in vertex form, so my vertex, nice and easy to find, would be -3, 1. My line of symmetry or axis of symmetry is at x equals -3. And then I just need one more thing to make this graph, because if I go -3, 1 and do my line, I just need one more point to reflect over that line. So let's do my y-intercept. That's when I plug in 0 for x. So I get y equals 1/4, 0 plus 3 squared plus 1. So y equals 3 squared gives me 9. So I got 9/4 plus 1, which is really like 4/4. So I get y equals 13/4, which is 3.25. So if I graph 0 and then 1, 2, 3 a little bit above, I can symmetricate, I don't know if that's a word, I made it up, that over here to get my parabola. Let's do another one. Vertex gives me 2, 8, 2, 8. Perfect. My line of symmetry or axis of symmetry is at x equals 2, so going right down here, right through the vertex. And the last thing I need is my y-intercept. It's going to be 0 and then a number, so I got y equals -3, 0 minus 2 squared plus 8. So I got y equals, this becomes 2 squared is 4, so -12 plus 8, and I get -4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can symmetrate it over, reflect it, that's my word I'm looking for, reflect it over, and I got my parabola. Okay, one more, or two more. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge in Washington has 2 support towers that each rise 307 feet above the roadway and are connected by suspension cables as shown. So you can see in this picture, it's 307 feet above on this side and on this side. And what we're going to look for is this distance. And it gives me my nice equation over here. What is the height of the shortest cable? So I'm looking for this middle one. What does we call the middle where it's the shortest? That would be my my minimum that I'm looking for. So I'm going to do my vertex. Well, it's in vertex form is 1400, 27. So what's my shortest height here? 27 feet. What's the distance between the 2 towers? So now I'm looking for this number here. And to do that, I know that my vertex is halfway across, which is 1400. So how do I get the rest of the way across? That would be another 1400. So total across that thing is 3,800 feet. Okay. Last one, writing it into standard form. So this is like y equals 4, and then I have x minus 1 times x minus 1 plus 9. So I'm going to FOIL these first. So I got y equals 4, and then I got x squared minus 1x minus 1x, so minus 2x plus 1 plus 9. Now I'm going to distribute the 4 in here. So I got y equals 4x squared minus 8x plus 4, and then a plus 9. Now I can combine these, and my final answer, y equals 4x squared minus 8x plus 13.